Hello everyone, this is Lolly and today I want to do a stash busting project with you. These are one sheet projects, so each of these takes only one sheet to make this wonderful folio that, as you can see, has 3 pockets in it and has this cute little flap down here. It's just there for decoration. And these can hold tags, so I will give you all the dimensions. So get out your 12 by 12 paper pad. Today I am using the Graphic 45 Bohemian Bazaar. It is super stunning and bright, but you can use any pad you have. Double-sided is best, but it isn't required. And then what you want to do first is pick out one sheet that you reserve for a cover in case you do want to put these together in a book style. And I will do a separate video on how to do the book. It will be no-sew to get all these in there. So let's get started. I have chosen this one for today, and as you can see, I have most of these bright patterns on the outside. I'm going to do this as the outside this time. So whatever your pattern is that you want on the outside of your folio, you want that face up. And then you are going, and if there is a unidirectional print on it, do it vertically. So do it in the right orientation. So all we're going to do is score at 4 and 8. Then we're going to rotate it counterclockwise back in there. And we're going to score at 7. And then this is the tricky thing. You can score it at 11 now if you want. But I have found that it is better to flip it over, grab the top and pull it to the bottom, and then score at the 11. That way your score is going the right way. When we are scoring, we are preparing the paper to bend. We're preparing the fibers in the paper to bend without tearing. And so this allows the paper to bend the right way. Now normally I do go and I just do all the scoring and I bend it whichever way, but I have found that some papers really do tear if you don't score it the right way. So how do you know? That is, anything that is a valley or a ditch becomes a mountain. Valleys become mountains. So when you push down on your scoring tool, on your bone folder, that your paper is going to get folded this way, away from where you just pushed. So it really does help to get this particular one scored the right way. So remember when we did the folded it and we scored it on the long ways, and we did 4 and we did 8. That's what I'm doing now. I'm doing those in here. Okay. And then we're going to fold up on that 7-inch one that we did. And we're going to fold down because this is why we turned that over to score that last one. Now we have a nice smooth area here where it might have torn if we hadn't flipped our paper over. I'll show you again. So you're going to score at 4 and score at 8 with the outside pattern up and the proper dimension orientation up. I just now realized that I do have flower. No, they go both ways. Then you rotate it counterclockwise, score at 7, grab the top and fold it down to the bottom, and then score at 11. So again, that's how we did that. Now, so here we have it. This is going to go in, and this is going to go in. But you'll notice when you have these 3 panels are 100% identical in width, it is difficult to get one over and the other one over it. So it is best if at this point you just take your scissors or your trimming board and just shave that off like less than 1/8 of an inch. So you could do it at like 1/16, or I'm going to do it this way. It's easier for me. Just enough so the project won't buckle on itself when you're folding that flap over. Okay, that's all you have to cut off. Now we're going to take our glue, and we are going to glue down these fold lines on the inside right here. Sometimes if the pattern is really busy, I fold my paper up like this so I can see where I'm going, because I can't really see my score lines. I'm just going to hold that for a minute because you really want that to get a good adherence. And then this one, the outside. And this outside. And I'm not going to glue these down because I think it adds to the effect to have that sticking up. Now I'm going to talk about the tags that can go down inside. If you take one of your 12-inch papers and cut it 6 inches right across the middle, 6 inches, and then cut each of these two strips, in 3-inch segments, you will have 4 3x6 tags, and they fit in these pockets beautifully, as you can see. So I want to take this is one of the Your Memory Keepers corner chompers, and I want to use the large angle on it. Again, this is totally up to you. You don't have to do anything like this at all. But I just think it helps it to give it, you know, a different appearance. And I'm going to do 2 that way. And I also did one in a solid just to break it up a little bit. And then I do want to punch holes in there. So I'm just going to lay mine on my grid and see where the middle is. So it's 3 inches, so 1.5, right about there. And then you can just use that to trace the other ones. Now you can put eyelets on these if you want, or you can use hole reinforcers. There we go. You could also obviously distress all your edges if you want. And another one of the sheets of paper that comes in this is these stripes, so I can use that to add an embellishment right across these like this. Okay. You could also round these corners if you want. I'm not. I'm keeping the straight look there. A lot of times, in order to know where to put my glue, I will lay this here so I can see how wide of a swatch of glue to put on there. You have to figure out if you want these to be lined up with anything. I'm just going to put it somewhere in the middle here. And this one I might want to line up though. So the main thing with this is I just want to show you how to make this with your one sheet of your 12 by 12 cardstock. So get your pad out, save a sheet for your cover, and look for a cereal box or something like that in your house that you can use in for your cover. And there you go. So the right side folds over, then this one folds over. Give it a good burnish again, and we're ready to go. So the other thing is you can decorate these, and I think I will put that, actually I think I'll put it right there instead. And you can play around with decorating and doing all that stuff, and then we will get our covers made, and then we will get our covers made next time. So let's put these together. And I will also show you, so these ones don't have tags in them. And if you want, you can make sure that you save at least a sheet or 2 to make tags. But these would be great for swaps. Let's get the one I just made us. So I have 6 of these right now. That would make a good book. But I might make just even one more just to give it some chunkiness. We'll see. I want you to have fun with this and see what you come up with. You can also use the cut-aparts in your paper collection to put in these. And I want to show you one other one I made just to show you the possibilities here. You do not have to, you know, use the cardstock that I used. Use what's in your stash. So this is my Disney one. And I used the papers that I had in my stash and the cut-aparts. And you can see how cute it is. These ones have paper hole reinforcers on the top. You could also put ephemera in here. This would be a delightful gift, just like it is, to fit in an envelope to give to a friend, because you could use each one of these. You could put a photo on one, maybe of something you did together. You can write a note to your friend on that one. You can maybe put a gift card or another sentiment on that. Just a cute stamped image, whatever. I just think these are so fun. Fit in an envelope and mail it off to your friends. So get crafting, have fun with your one-page wonder, and we will see you next time when we make the book.